Hey there, I'm Dana Queerer. I'm the owner and operator of Inspired Arts Music Studios, and today I'm going to teach you how to clean your flute. Before we begin, let me tell you about the items you'll need. Firstly, a cleaning cloth, or even a few. It can be made out of fabric, which is washable and reusable, but there are also silk and satin cleaning cloths that get the job done too. It's definitely your choice, but having washable materials ensures there will always be something close and at hand to clean your flute. You'll also need a cleaning rod. They can be made out of wood, metal, or plastic. Polishing cloths are used to keep all the shiny parts, well, shiny! Most polishing cloths are microfiber and usually in fun colors. My favorite one is my lime green one. Any woodwind player will tell you that the bane of our musical existence is sticky keys. They are the clicky and sticky sounds coming from pressing and depressing a key and having it retract slow or not even at all. Fixing sticky keys takes pad cleaning papers and when really stuck on there, alcohol swabs. Although the overuse of alcohol swabs will dry out woodwind keypads, they are great to have around. Lastly, your flute should be sanitized every 2 weeks or immediately after you've experienced an illness. Considering we play wind instruments, when we have sick air, we're blowing all that sickness through our instrument and it will need to be sanitized to keep you healthy. I have both the blue and pink spray and they are identically comparable in everything but the rinse factor. The blue spray can be applied and left, while the pink spray needs to be thoroughly rinsed out. I'd also like to mention how important it is to have a hard flute case, not just for housing all the pieces and storing all cleaning and maintenance items, but also for carrying to and from school, separate houses, and literally anywhere else. And sometimes the cost of repairing damage can be much more than the cost of a simple case. Most flutes come in their own hard case with clasps and a handle. Each compartment is specifically designed to protect all the intricate rods, pins, screws, and even the body of the flute itself. I have used soft exterior carrying cases with pockets and a strap, but will continually use a hard case for transporting to and from band practices. These other cases can be purchased separately or in addition to the case you have already. There are plenty of patterns, colors, zippered pockets, and a plethora of carrying straps. Either way, you must have a hard case for your flute. First of all, we'll be learning how to properly disassemble all the pieces, go through how to clean your flute, and then we're going to go over how to sanitize the head joint. You should have your cleaning cloth and polishing cloths nearby. Although you may begin cleaning with the flute still assembled, it can be easier to clean when each piece is removed. So step 1 is to disassemble your flute, beginning with the foot joint. Firmly grasp the top of the body joint and grab the end where there are no keys and remove by slightly wiggling and pulling. Then transfer your hands to the top end of the body joint while your other hand firmly grasps the head joint, wiggling and pulling again. You may choose to lay it down flat, in your lap, or inside of an open case. Step 2 is where we thread the cleaning cloth through the eye of the cleaning rod. Pull it through just about 1 to 2 inches, fold over the top, and twist the cleaning rod covering its entirety. Step 3 involves pushing the cleaning cloth and rod from the bottom of the flute upwards. So start with the end of the foot joint, inserting it to absorb the fluids, then move on to the tail end of the body joint, pushing all the way through once to 3 times, finishing with the head joint, where you'll need to see the cleaning cloth through the embouchure hole, verifying it reached the tip. Give it a swab and there you go! Before you place your flute in its case, polishing each piece is a wise idea. So step 4 is using your polishing cloth to remove smudges, fingerprints, and keeping your flute shining. Start by holding the cloth in your hand and lightly rub off any blemishes, especially on your embouchure lip plate, and return to the head joint slot. Handle the body joint with care and apply gentle pressure while pushing away from the keys. Once you've gone down your entire flute, place inside the larger compartment in the case and finish with the foot joint in the same fashion, and there you go. This whole process can take 45 seconds or it can take upwards of a few minutes. Flutes deserve to sparkle. Make sure all the pieces fit snugly and aren't sticking out. And voila! You've cleaned your flute! To properly sanitize your flute head joint, you can choose between the blue spray or the pink spray. I will be doing a demonstration of both, but before I begin, I thoroughly wash my hands and prepare some pieces of paper towel or a clean dry cloth, the sanitization spray, and my instrument, as I usually wash them all, or one right after the other. Take your blue spray and press 2 to 3 times inside the embouchure hole and on the outside, spritzing the lip plate as well. Give it a little shake, lay to the side for a few minutes, wipe off any excess, and you're good to go. For the pink spray, your approach has to be a bit more delicate. With the opening of the head joint angled down, spray once to twice, wait for 20 to 45 seconds, and then have a light stream of lukewarm water enter the embouchure hole and flow through the end. Do not tilt the head joint or submerge in water. Wipe off any extra fluids with a paper towel or dry cloth and place to the side. You'll find that the better you take care of your flute, the better you will feel, as your instrument will not be the thing actually getting you sick. Remember to always have a hard case for your flute, clean it every time you use it, no matter how long your practice was, and sanitize your head joint every 2 weeks or right after you've been ill. So that's how you clean and sanitize your flute. How many items will you need to buy? Do you know where to get them? You can even verify with me. Have you been cleaning your flute correctly this whole time or not? Either way, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to share this with your flute besties. They deserve a clean flute too. We regularly post to our multiple social media accounts. Follow us now.